Ugandan All-Stars. Are you one of the All-Stars? Don't touch that dial.
I hustle to earn a living. Before you draw conclusions, listen to the message. Nze Kabombo Sylvester. Basi bakoma tugembuzi kudisango. Abantu bakuno basi bakoma tugembuzi kudisango. Era kumacha ezange nenzinonya. Genzinonyeza ensimbi genziyiza. Wali bachamu bangi nnyo abantayiza. Ningali nagwe naza abo ne bwola tebaza unatere mundu obulamu.
My name is Crazy Legz. I am the president of Rocksteady Crew, and I represent the Boogie Down Bronx and Puerto Rico.
Breakdancer Richard Crazy Legz Colon.
No music! No music! No music!
Growing up, my role models were the dancers and rappers that I used to see on videos. People like Crazy Legz and the Rocksteady Crew.
I like rocking to funky break beats.
Uganda has been called one of the worst places on earth to be a child. A history of poverty, violence, and disease has plagued the country since its colonization.
His left hand has a much more flexible thumb. So this, it's easier to do this on his left hand. So you have to get used to doing it on both hands. Four should be like this. You're doing this. Here it's 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, it's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Construction. I see the gentrification of Kampala happening, which is kind of scary, you know, because you have what you call your expats, aka immigrants, that are coming in, and you can see that things are kind of being built for the money that they would spend, and not necessarily for the people that are really in need of support out here and opportunity. Yeah, that's the most obvious thing. And this is actually my first time spending time in Kampala, where I can just look around and kind of take in the sights and not be in such a shock about the conditions. The last time I came, we were working on the documentary Bouncing Cats, and we were exposed to a lot of the worst situations that Uganda has to offer. And that was pretty traumatizing to myself and other members of Rocksteady that came along, because of, you know, if you don't have a heart, you're not going to be affected, you know? So you look at certain things and wonder, how the hell can this actually be happening when there's so much money being spent on bullshit out there? My experience working with Abrams has been a very enlightening experience, as well as educational. Something that you could look at when you look at the projects that he's involved with and say, somebody actually is using the principles of hip-hop to affect the people. So when Africa Bambaataa gave us a whole concept of peace, unity, love, and having fun, and then applying all the basic elements, the 4 pillars of hip-hop, with breaking, DJing, writing, and MCing, and then adding on knowledge and all these other things and economics to the equation, you look at it and say, wow, you know, it makes you feel proud to be part of hip-hop, where it's all-encompassing when it comes to humanity, ideologies, personal perspectives, culture, and just the idea of unifying the world. Personally, what I'm bringing to it is myself and my girlfriend have already committed to donating a certain amount of money to send 17 kids to to pay for their school fees. 17 kids. You know, hip hop is easy. Hip hop is free. But there are a lot of kids that don't have any options and need those opportunities and are really enthusiastic about their education. And then when we can, being able to contribute to that process becomes the bigger picture. Because if hip hop doesn't work out for a person financially, maybe they were under the impression that there's a guaranteed career with hip hop, at least the education aspect can be there for them. Working with the youth keeps you young. Working with the youth, I believe, keeps you relevant. Working with the youth, I believe, creates options for the youth. Working with the youth is something that, as elders, we have to do. Because we need to be there, especially for the kids that need guidance or are lacking family structure, or lacking, just the basic necessities in life. And when you have something that they're really interested in that allows them to pass the time without thinking so much about how bad their situation is, if you can help the kids to have a better outlook on life, it's a great thing for them. This is Crazy Legz of the Rocksteady Crew, and I am in Kampala, Uganda.
I hustle to earn a living. Before you draw conclusions, listen to the message, Nze Kabombo Sylvester. Bansi bakoma tugembuzi kudisango. Abantu bakuno bansi bakoma tugembuzi kudisango. Era kumacha ezange nenzinonya. Genzinonyeza ensimbi genziyiza. Wali bakyamu bangi nnyo abantayiza. Ningali nagwe nazza abo ne bwola tebaza munatere embundu obulamu batereera kizibu kyerina ensimbi zankeera mbu toto walodi bifekeera mu kaseera ke kamu banekengera linda zijjawo zikuleka nze y'omuleera nganye ne wabanga kola yakeera oyo akuze tumulaba tumulera tuganye atujje mu abo bafera bonna tebagala kubimanya ebyennyonekeze mangu bo bandaba mu emize njagala banoonyereze wabula baagala okuba bazze n'emperekeze bandabinga njavula ntambula nziruka mbuuka ate kati banyemesa bandeke ezange ziva mu ntuuyo bandabinga njavula ntambula nziruka mbuuka ate kati banyemesa